What is up, guys? Say Hey Jay here with Let's Talk Sports, and we are talking some NBA as we had a big interconference matchup in Detroit last night between the Pistons and the Spurs. Now, the Pistons sitting top of the East, representing the Eastern Conference, and the Spurs sitting in the Western Conference battle as they represented the West. And this was an interesting matchup. Now, San Antonio Spurs came in, and Vessel was hot. He led all scorers with 28 points. Victor Wembanyama doing his thing, 21 points and 17 rebounds. When he's dominating the paint like that, the Spurs are hard to beat. Stephen Castle had 16. Fox had 10. It felt like they could have their way against a really good defensive team in the Detroit Pistons, who had Duren back. He had 25 huge points and a monster poster. It looked really cool. And then he had Cade Cunningham with 16 points and 10 assists. Not the best scoring game for Cade, but he was dishing the ball out. I think Duncan Robinson had 15, but it just was not enough as the Spurs were able to get the win, 114-103. And I think this was a very intriguing matchup, right? We had the number one team in the East versus, I think, the third or fourth best team in the West right now in the Spurs. And the Spurs went in Detroit and handled business, and that's got to be a little nerve-wracking if you're the Eastern Conference, right? One of your best teams going up against one of the best teams in the West. And on the road, the Western Conference team just came in and stomped out the number one Eastern Conference team in the league. Now, we will see later on down the line in the finals if the East or the West will come out to play. But it does feel like the West is just a little stronger than the East right now. But all that can change. And in playoff basketball and series, things change as well, too. So just because the West is dominating this regular season does not mean they will dominate in the finals, but it could. So we will see down the line what will happen. I still really like this Detroit Pistons team. They were also without Isaiah Stewart. I think with that guy in the lineup, he's a bit of an enforcer for their team. Victor Wembanyama might not have had the day he had in the paint for the Spurs, but he did. Isaiah Stewart was out, and the Spurs got the win. Now, you let me know in the comment section how you're feeling about these two teams going into the late part of this season. Make sure you guys like and subscribe for more, and have a great day. Thank you so much.